Breaking news out of Toronto. A shooting has occurred outside the home of Canadian rapper Drake.
I cannot confirm if Drake was home at the time the incident occurred, but I can tell you that we are in contact with his team and they are cooperating.
Drake's house was shot up. It was drive-by like. Drake's security guard, or one of his security guards, ended up getting hit. And they say he was in critical condition. I think he better now, but it got bad at one point. I don't think Drake was at the house when it happened, so Drake is okay, but still, it don't matter. We always knew if somebody got hurt, it wasn't gonna be Kendrick, it wasn't gonna be Drake.
Reports have surfaced about a shooting at Drake's home. It's unclear if Drake was there at the time or where exactly the shooting took place. It might have happened inside, on the front lawn, or on the street. A source told CBC News that the victim was a security guard. He was found unconscious with a gunshot wound to his upper chest. In a related development, 50 Cent has now entered the ongoing feud between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. He gave a strong warning to Kendrick, telling him to back off before things get worse. This comes after claims that Kendrick sent hitmen to attack Drake at his home. Federal authorities are now investigating the incident and are trying to gather enough evidence to take action against Kendrick. As tensions rise, 50 Cent's involvement is making the situation even more complicated. Some people are comparing this feud to the famous Tupac and Biggie rivalry, saying it could get just as intense. Drake is not likely to let this matter slide, hinting that the conflict with Kendrick might escalate further. With 50 Cent stepping in and federal authorities on the case, this feud is quickly becoming one of the most talked about issues in the music world. Fans and observers are watching closely to see what happens next in this dramatic and dangerous situation.
This song, you shouldn't start by saying,
"Nigga, I said it, I know that you mad. I've emptied the clip over friendlier jabs. You mentioned my seed and I deal with his dad. I gotta go bad, I gotta go bad." Yeah, drop a 50 bag for the mob in a spot. Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought.
I got my fucking head up high, my back straight. I'm 10 fucking toes down in Florida or anywhere else I go. And I know that no matter what, it's not a nigga on this earth that can ever fuck with me in my life. And that's how I want you to walk out of here tonight.
The feud between Drake and Kendrick is heating up. It looks like Drake is ready to confront Kendrick, but let's break down how things got so bad. This beef has been simmering for over a decade, but it got really ugly when Kendrick took shots at Drake and J. Cole in a song. Drake didn't take it lightly and fired back at Kendrick with a track called Push-Ups and an AI-generated diss called Tailor-Made Freestyle. After the Tailor-Made Freestyle dropped, 50 Cent stepped in and told both of them to chill out. He warned that this feud wasn't going to end well for either of them. He even posted a snippet of the song on social media, saying in his professional opinion, they should stop. 50 Cent ended his post by asking Kendrick where his response was, saying, "Where your ish at, boy?" Kendrick wasn't going to stay quiet. Not long after, he released a song called Euphoria, where he dissed Drake for getting a BBL, Brazilian butt lift, and even hinted that he wanted to harm Drake. This threat was a big red flag that the beef was going in a bad direction, but people were too excited to watch them insult each other to care. Kendrick kept the fire going with another diss track, 616 in LA, where he called out Drake for associating with shady people. Kendrick also claimed that Drake had moles on his team feeding Kendrick information about Drake for years. This drama isn't over yet, and fans are glued to see what happens next. Kendrick's new track 616 in LA has a lot of hidden meanings. For instance, 616 is Tupac's birthday, and we all know Drake is obsessed with Tupac. 616 is also Father's Day, and it's the day the TV show Euphoria, which Drake produced, was released. Plus, it's the same date that O.J. Simpson allegedly killed Nicole Brown Simpson. The cover of the song shows black gloves, hinting at the gloves O.J. supposedly wore during the crime. Kendrick seems to be suggesting he wants to harm Drake like O.J. did to Nicole, but fans were too focused on the drama to notice these hints. 50 Cent got involved again, praising Kendrick for 616 in LA, but made it clear he supports Drake. He posted the cover art for 616 in LA on Instagram, saying he heard Drake had a better song coming, and 50 wasn't lying. Shortly after, Drake dropped Family Matters, where he took aim at Kendrick's family. He accused Kendrick of being a deadbeat dad and getting violent with his fiancée Whitney. Drake also claimed Whitney cheated on Kendrick with his friend and manager, Dave Free. This drama blew up even more when fans noticed Whitney unfollowed Kendrick on Instagram but was still following Dave. She even liked a comment Dave left on one of her posts. The beef between Kendrick and Drake is only getting messier, and everyone's watching to see what happens next. Now, Dave Whitney was seen liking a comment on Instagram under a post of Vi and her son. Whitney's comment showed strong support for Drake, hinting that the ongoing feud might escalate. He suggested that Drake would retaliate against those speaking against him, saying, "I told you to leave him alone, now he's coming for everyone, everyone must die." Drake's latest diss track angered Kendrick Lamar even more. Within just 37 minutes of its release, Kendrick responded with his own track, Meet the Grams, where he accused Drake of being a pedophile. He also targeted Drake's parents and his son, Adonis, claiming they were unaware of Drake's true nature. Kendrick went further, alleging that Drake had another hidden child and that he paid his team to recruit people for him to sleep with. Before the dust could settle, Kendrick released another song, Not Like Us, which intensified the feud. The cover of the track featured a photo of Drake's house with multiple alerts about intimate offenders. Kendrick accused Drake of associating with pedophiles and even called Drake one himself. He rapped, "Drake, I hear you like them young. Hide your little sister from him. And Baca has a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Why are you trolling like a coward? Tired of trying to strike a chord? It's probably a minor." For those unaware, Baca is one of the multiple intimate offenders signed by Drake. This ongoing feud between Drake and Kendrick has taken a dark turn, with serious allegations being thrown around. In 2014, Baca was arrested and charged with 6 offenses related to human trafficking. This situation quickly started to affect rapper Drake negatively. To put an end to the escalating feud with Kendrick Lamar, Drake released a final diss track titled The Heart Part 6. In the song, Drake denied any involvement with underage girls, saying, "I've never been with anyone underage, but now understand why this is the angle you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was messing with young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for this issue just suggested." Drake also revealed that the information Kendrick was receiving from Drake's team at OVO was intentionally false, aimed at misleading him. Drake rapped, "We plotted for a week and we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old. I bet he takes it, and it looks like the warning 50 Cent was given about this feud possibly turning deadly was true after all." Recently, a group of hitmen tried to kill Drake by attacking his home. Although Drake was unharmed, one of his security guards was critically injured and is currently in the hospital. It's still unclear if Drake was home during the incident. Reports indicate that Drake's team is cooperating with federal authorities to find the attackers. The chaos didn't end there. A few hours later, the police were called again to Drake's property and arrested a man attempting to break in. The intruder claimed he was there to see Drake, but after a struggle with security, he was taken into custody by the police. This feud has spiraled out of control, and if it doesn't stop, someone might end up seriously hurt or dead. People have mixed opinions about the situation. One person commented, "I felt like Kendrick got way too emotional and tried to kill this while Drake just rapping." Another said, "Kendrick got so mad he couldn't out-rap Drake that he tried to kill him. Drake is the GOAT, man." What are your thoughts on Kendrick allegedly sending a hitman to Drake's house? Do you think Kendrick is behind the shooting at Drake's home? Share your opinions in the comments section below, and don't forget to watch our other videos for more updates on this messy feud.